Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about this Mortal Kombat trailer because holy shit, this was amazing. I did not know what to expect from this Mortal Kombat trailer, as with everybody else. Some people were like, okay, it could be cool, but let's face it, a lot of video game adaptations haven't been that great. Now, I'll admit the original Mortal Kombat is a classic for a lot of people in my generation because it's a fun guilty pleasure. It wasn't a great movie, but for what it was fun, and so it gets a kind of a free pass for a lot of people from my time, from my generation, definitely. It's one that I've gone back to rewatch, and yeah, it's not great, but it's still a fun watch in my opinion. Unlike its sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which is terrible for all the wrong reasons. Wow. Yesterday or a few days ago, I did a video of my top Superman movie rankings from worst to best. And when it came to Superman 4, I said, the special effects, comparing it to the 1978 Superman film, it's amazing how in 1987 the special effects got worse instead of getting better like they're supposed to. Well, that applies to Mortal Kombat Annihilation because the effects, I don't know who was doing the effects in that movie, but they clearly did not get paid well, so they screwed up purposely to sabotage that movie. It wasn't only that, the acting was terrible in that movie. Everything about that movie was terrible. Even the action sequences, which should have been the highlight of Mortal Kombat movie, it felt like a Power Ranger movie more so than an actual Mortal Kombat movie. With this movie, it's like John Wick with Mortal Kombat characters. I am telling you now, all the action sequences they were showing in this trailer, the fatalities, the kills, whatever, it was amazing. I was like, holy shit, did they get the John Wick directors to come and direct this? Because this looks fantastic. I cannot wait to see this movie. I wasn't jumping up and down for an R-rated Mortal Kombat movie, but now I realize, yes, I do want an R-rated Mortal Kombat movie because from what I saw in this rated R trailer, I'm like, give me all the fatalities in this trailer. I look, the cast might be a little lesser known to a lot of people. The ones that I recognized was Ludi Lin right away. I knew he was going to be in this movie. Ludi Lin played Zack the Black Ranger in the 2017 Power Ranger reboot, which I'm telling you, that cast, man, I'm glad that cast is going on to do other things. Dacre Montgomery, who played the Red Ranger, went on to do Stranger Things. Naomi Scott, who played Kimberly in that movie, went on to go play Princess Jasmine, and she was in the Charlie's Angels remake recently too. And now Ludi Lin is in a Mortal Kombat movie. I think R.J. Seiler, who played Billy, was in Black Lightning last time I saw him. I think it was last year. So I'm glad this cast is doing great for themselves, and so it's always nice to see someone from that movie that I have a soft spot for in this movie now too. In movies that I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm going to say. And then Mikad Brooks. I didn't recognize him at first, but my brother pointed out to me, who's playing Jax in the movie. He was from Supergirl. He's Jimmy Olsen from Supergirl, and I was like, wait, what? Jimmy Olsen from Supergirl is in this movie playing Jax, and he showed me the credits on IMDb, and it was him. I'm like, and I saw the picture again of Jax, still, and I was like, holy shit, man, he looks so different. He looks all jacked up and shit, and like he has facial hair now. So it's like I didn't recognize him when I was watching the trailer. So there you go, you got an actor from Super, and then probably the most recognizable actor, maybe for some people, depending on how well you know your cinema, is Hiroki Sanada, and he's playing Scorpion in the movie. If you guys don't know who he is, you'll probably recognize him. You probably don't recognize him in name, maybe. Maybe you do if you know your Asian cinema pretty well. He was in Avengers Endgame. He had a small part in Endgame. as the guy who was assassinated from Hawkeye when Hawkeye was in Japan, and then later he was also in The Wolverine with Hugh Jackman. He played the abusive father of Kamiko, who Logan was protecting in that movie. He's popped up in a lot of other movies too. I'm just using the most recognizable movies that I can think of at the top of my head. So he's a really good actor. I like him a lot. So I'm happy he's going to play. It looks like he's playing Scorpion in this movie. So that's going to be pretty awesome, man. Yeah, look, the cast might not be the biggest, but sometimes you don't need the biggest cast. That's probably where they actually save some money in and use the money more on special effects and action sequences and stuff like that. So hey, it looks cool to me, man. And a Mortal Kombat movie, let's face it, the thing that brings joy to a Mortal Kombat movie is the action sequences. This is gonna be a cool, badass martial arts action movie, and that's all I'm here for. The story, if they happen to make a good story to go with it, that gives it a plus on my book. But let's face it, we're all here for the action, which it looks like this movie is going to deliver on every front. That's what you go for a Mortal Kombat movie for, is just a cool, badass action film. So I don't know, guys. Comment below. Are you excited to see this Mortal Kombat movie? I did put up a poll not too long ago, like around lunchtime, I think, 3 hours ago. So I didn't have it out long enough, but I did get 9 votes. Just let me refresh it one more time just to make sure no one else. Oh, 10 votes now. Okay, I got 10 votes now. 50% says this looks amazing. 20% says they liked it. 10% thought it was okay. 20% says meh. Thankfully, nobody thought it looked terrible. So everybody has good taste. Okay, if you thought it was terrible, that's fine. But me personally, I agree with the 50%. I'm like, this looks amazing. I can't wait to see this movie. I'm with you guys. And I'm glad the majority of the 10. So I guess 5 people thought... Out of the 10 people, 5 people thought it looked amazing. So hey, look, as long as the amazing part keeps going, and hopefully more people keep voting. Now it says 4 hours ago. Hopefully people continue. So far, from what I saw on Twitter, it seems like the reaction to the trailer is very positive. So I can't wait to see this movie. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Comment below. Don't just chat with me. Chat with anybody in the comments section. You know, I want to create a community here with my subscribers, because I love movies and I want to discuss movies with people that have the same interests as me, even people that don't have the same interests as me. Hey, maybe there is something we have that can be a common ground that we can talk about together. Like, I know some people don't like the MCU, but they do like Pixar, and so there's a common ground there. So we don't have to always agree on the same thing, but sometimes we might find something that we agree on, and that's the great thing about movies. Everybody has different tastes, and hopefully we could talk in a respectful manner. So with that being said, until next time, take care.